On this episode, we're in northeastern Saskatchewan at Reindeer Lake, where we'll be hunting moose, fishing for lake trout and pike, and heading out on an epic adventure on the lake. We start our journey at South End, Saskatchewan, where we'll launch and travel 165 kilometers up the lake to an outpost camp we'll be staying at, where we'll be moose hunting and fishing in the area. Come along with what will be one of our most epic adventures yet.
Here with Rylan Parrott, back again. We are headed on quite the adventure this time. We're headed up to Reindeer Lake, and we're gonna do a little bit of moose hunting, a little bit of fishing. We're definitely in for quite the adventure. We're gonna meet up with one of my buddies. His name is Vince. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of a crazy one.
I think Jesse is greatly downplaying the situation, and hopefully we are about to embark on, like he said, an adventure of a lifetime on Reindeer Lake with the chance of trout, pike, moose. It is fall. What is it? It's just after Thanksgiving, middle of October, so lake trout could be in that much water. And Reindeer is known for big lake trout, pike, grayling. They even have walleye. As you can see, Jesse's truck is happening with a lot of things. We have yet to snap a rod, which we did not manage in our last video. So we're already off to a good start, and we will hopefully see you at our first stop of the evening.
You got a few things in there?
When talking about essentials, this is the definition. Don't forget the chocolate milk and caramel milk bars. We do also have Capri Sun, which Jesse said I was a child for. However, I know he's going to be dabbling in those probably within the evening. So we are loaded up, and we are now ready to hit the road.
Okay, we just rolled into Thompson's Resort in Missinippi. Went out and casted a little bit on the dock. Pretty beautiful place. Check out these cabins. Super nice. I got a homeless guy in my room though. But no, it's really nice, and the people here are awesome too. We got a chance to meet with Laura, the general manager. They do some pretty cool stuff out of this place. They have fishing opportunities, hunting opportunities. They do guided moose. Cool spot to spend the night before we head out on Reindeer Lake, and we're gonna be roughing it when we get out there. So yeah. Okay, here's all of our stuff. We got 35 gallons of gas. We got a generator, we got camera gear, we got fishing rods, hunting stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. We're gonna be pretty full. We just met Vince at the launch. He's gonna come pick us up. Vince is a good buddy of mine. He is a South End local and really great guy all around. He agreed to take us out. We initially were gonna come ourselves with my boat, but I didn't think the Ranger would do so well on the grits, so Vince was kind enough to come out hunting with us. Rylan, what do you think, buddy? What do you got for me? I know he's got something.
I always have something. As Jesse mentioned, we have fuel, we've got gear, we've got generators, and most importantly, we also have camera gear. So we are going to document that, and we also have hopes and dreams, Capri Suns, and caramel milk bars. So Jesse's not a big sweets guy, but he is a big lake trout guy. Hopefully this is not the last time you're gonna hear from us, and we will document this trip for you wherever you're watching.
Yeah. Goal for today, we have an outpost cabin we're staying at, so we're gonna make a long trek, 135 kilometers up the lake. Really long trek. We're gonna probably stop and maybe do some fishing for some pike along the way, and best case scenario, we find a moose in between here and 135 kilometers. So stay tuned. It's gonna get windy. It's gonna be a fun one. Okay, so we just stopped in at beautiful Lawrence Bay Lodge on Reindeer here. It's just a little bit up the lake from us. If you wanted to do a moose hunt or a fishing guided trip, Lawrence Bay offers all that. They have a really sweet lodge. Looks like some big boats. What do you got there, Vince? 16?
18 foot with 50 Suzuki's.
18 foot. So Vince here, he guides out of Lawrence Bay. You guys catch some big fish, Vince?
Oh yes, always do.
Always do.
Yep.
And you got some moose this year?
We got 4 moose. Yes, we did.
That's awesome. So if you wanted to check it out for yourself, feel free to check them out online and feel free to book a trip. So we didn't really get a chance to introduce Vince much. When Rylan and I were planning this out, we initially were going to bring up my boat, head out on our own. You know, we were kind of talking back and forth. And I knew Vince a while ago from Lawrence Bay Lodge, and he was a big help from the start, telling us where the rocks are, what to look out for, that kind of thing. And as we got to talking, Vince was kind enough to be like, well, why don't I just take you guys out? Why not, right? More people to hunt, more opportunity, and also someone who actually knows the area. So yeah, it was good to finally meet Vince in person. We've been chatting so long, and now it's a great time to finally meet him. But we want to introduce him to you guys. So Vince, tell us about yourself and your hunting and fishing background.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, Vincent Bear. Grew up in South End. Was born in Thunder Bay. My passion is hunting and fishing. I like helping guys go get their moose. Worked for Lawrence Bay my entire life. Grew up there.
Yeah, so moose hunting right now, the rut has actually been off for a couple weeks. So the odds of us even seeing one could be a little tricky. Luckily, we got Vince to help us out a little bit. We are both driven to potentially get one. So we'll see how it goes and follow along. So we're currently in what we might call the honey hole. We spotted this bay. It's on the northwest side of Reindeer Lake. Lots of traction here. Vince has said that a lot of guys have taken some big moose out of this spot, so we're kind of on high alert right now. Hopefully we can run into a big bull. Whoa.
Yeah, young bull, young bull.
Good shot of it, buddy.
We did it.
Good job, bro.
What an experience. I cannot believe that we're up here and we made it. And we were able to harvest a bull. Wow, I'm shaking right now. This is awesome. We traveled 10 hours north to Reindeer Lake in the hopes of finding one of these beautiful creatures, and we were lucky enough to make it happen. Couldn't be more happy to be up here and explore this beautiful part of Saskatchewan and have the opportunity to harvest a small bull moose that is going to feed my friends and my family. Grateful for the experience, grateful to live in such a beautiful place that has these opportunities right in our backyard. Okay, we've started our 135-kilometer journey back to South End. Got our moose in hand, but we're gonna stop and try our luck at some trout and pike fishing. We don't have a lot of time, but we'll see what we can do with the short time we have.
First cast.
Nice. Good one?
Yeah, it's a scrapper.
Not bad trout at all.
Nice, picking up a bunch of bait. First class on the Clio. Oh, please. I've already snapped one rod after previously mentioning with Jesse that we have not snapped a rod. So we did not luck out and last the trip without breaking one. But we are, like Jesse mentioned, on our last very select few minutes of fishing. A beautiful trout.
A decent pike.
Oh, that's good.
Not a bad way to end the trip. Pretty fun catching these things this far up north.